incredible. So here is why a $100 factory-made guitar will be more accurate than a so-called Luthier brand handmade guitar, with inaccurate bridge. Of course, this is because to do what this machine is doing by hand requires highest level of expertise, the desire to do things perfect, and an attitude which no one has now in Spain except AG, which is the only accurate bridge in Spain. And any other, you can just measure, pick a ruler, be objective, and measure, and that's it. 2 + 2, 4.
So here, most important thing, a guitar which has problems in the measurements, or is defective drilling, defective measurement, if not even between one string and another, is a third-class guitar, no matter what's the brand or who says, if the majority says it's right. That doesn't mean one thing, because you pick a ruler and mathematics are true all the time. So here this is the 6th string. Look at the gap here from the 6th to the 5th string, big space, and here from the 5th to the 4th less, then here from the 4th to the 3rd more, and here less, then here more. So this bridge is wrong. Now another one, let's check. This one has also problems, a lot of space from the 3rd to the 2nd, and from the 2nd to the 1st less, then here more space from the 5th to the 4th, and from the 5th to the 6th less,
and so
space.
on. So watch this
One
video,
more bridge,
and the description, I will post it.
So now it's incredible, but if you buy a guitar of $100, a Chinese factory-made guitar, you can bet that is more accurate than the so-called brand names of $5,000 guitars here in Spain, in Grenada, or anywhere, regarding measurements. Because of this machine I showed, which is making the walls, to make that accurate stuff in a guitar handmade, it requires highest mastery, a lot of time, effort, and desire to do things perfect. The distance between each wall, the distance between the strings from the wall. You cannot drill as a luthier 6 walls straight, even. And what kind of luthier is that? Oh, this is Granada, this or that. I don't care. I want 2 + 2, 4. This is not a subjective thing, it's an objective thing, because we're talking about mathematics. So distance between one string and another has to be perfectly even. This is what I learned from Paco, right? And that's what I teach to my students also, because this is 2 + 2, 4 is not my opinion or his actually, but it's a thing which makes sense. Also, fretboard should tune, and if there is inaccuracies in fretboard, watch at the description of this video, the first link about how you can do the test with a simple business card and check that fretboards are inaccurate of very expensive guitars. Of course, it may be hard to take for some, so obviously some guys will, not everyone, but some of them will spend a lot of money on a guitar like this and then find out, oh, what is this guy Ruben Diaz saying that this is wrong? Why? So it means I am a fool, because I also got fooled. Why? Because I choose from the platform of not knowing the subject, as if I am choosing a diamond. Even experts are sometimes misled or do a mistake in choosing or putting apart one fake diamond from a better one, or from a real. Even an expert can get confused there. So what to speak of me, because I watched some tutorial or some video or read that Jack once. It's not happening. So choosing means to choose from knowledge, from one thing to a different thing. But if it's two of the same, like now for instance, in Spain every guitar has same flaws. You can analyze yourself. Just pick pick a ruler and measure the bridge. And then you will see distance between the 6th and the 5th is different than from the 4th to the 3rd, and so it's all a mess. So what is that? And now it's useless if I go and say, well, but it sounds very good. That is not what we are talking about. And that's also what you say just to justify, but reality is 2 + 2, 4. That's it. Or if I say a statement, I can prove it. For instance, I will say in Spain in the last 100 years, nobody has done one new thing to improve the guitar. Because they are in the same stuff of cypress guitars. Cypress was, by the way, introduced because it was the cheapest wood, not because it's the best tone wood, etc. Ebony fretboard, which is classical guitar, and a bridge, which is classical also. Material, like white, and also the shape, the design, and everything. And also it's inaccurate, because the holes are wrong. And watch the description, the second video, is this Emperor is naked video. Because it doesn't matter who made it or who said is right. If someone comes and said 2 + 2 is not 4, then I'm sorry, but I don't accept that. Of course, you are free to accept it if you want to live in illusion, but that's not my problem. What I am just saying is look at which point we have came to having this thing that a $100 guitar is better than a 5,000 so-called Luthier handmade guitar, because it has accurate, because it's factory made, because of these machines there. Right? Now, to get the perfection of that machine in handmade, that is really worth some money there, an effort, and not only because a good guitar, you cannot get it with money. You can get a good guitar only with very good luck, with a sincere desire, with the perfect guidance, with consulting experts, with friendship, with many other things. If I go out just with the money, money doesn't buy these things. It's a very good luck you have to get there. And therefore, if for instance, if you cannot afford a good guitar yet, then better buy one of $100 and play with that until you can get a nice one. Because if you invest in 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 guitar, which is same of the same ebony fretboard, cypress, or this or that, with inaccuracies, just measure the holes, 6 holes straight. Does it make sense that? And tell me what it makes sense. How if these 6 holes are wrong? How do you trust the fretboard is right? Just because someone said that is just, it seems a joke. It's a hilarious thing. So you have to aspire to get knowledge and become objective. This, I think, is good, or someone said that is a subjective thing. But when we talk about measurements, that is 2 + 2, 4. There is no room for subjectivity here. This is a mathematical equation. So that's how we have to think, and that's why Stradivarius was Stradivarius. So Simplicio was Stradivarius of guitars, and these people is also doing AG work like Stradivarius, same thing.